it's your girl Abby from Twist Me Pretty. Welcome back to my channel. It is week 3 of our Learn How to Braid challenge, and you guys, like, I wish I could just reach through the camera and kiss your faces. This challenge has been so fun, and I have loved seeing you guys just grow and show me pictures of your new braids on Instagram. I just love you. Thanks so much for doing it with me. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, this month we have been doing a 30 hairstyles in 30 days challenge. And if you sign up for my newsletter, just click the link in the description box down there or in the I button right up there. I will email you guys all of the hairstyles that we've done and that we're gonna be doing. And it's been so fun, so I hope you guys do it with us. Today we're learning how to fishtail braid, and I hope you guys love it. So don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos, and let's jump into it. Alright babes, you're going to pull your hair over to one side and split it into 2 equal sections, and then you're going to hold the section nearest to your face with your index finger and thumb, and then place the back section in between your middle finger and ring finger. And then using your other hand, you're going to use your index finger to snag a small slice of hair from that back section. And it'll get easier to see this in a few more stitches, so stay with me. From here, all you're going to do is rotate your wrist and pass that small slice of hair that's over your index finger to the other side. So I'm just grabbing that small little sliver of hair and combining it with the section that's closest to my face. You want to keep this braid tight, so you're going to shift your hands up on the sections, and we're going to repeat this on the other side. So use your index finger to snag a small slice of hair from the front of the front section, and then you're going to rotate your wrist and combine it with that back section. That crisscross pattern right there is really what we're looking for. So let's keep on going. You're going to hold that back section with your middle finger and ring finger so that you can snag a sliver of hair from the very back of the back section, and then you're going to rotate your wrist and pass that sliver to the front section. Scoot your hands on up so that you can keep that braid nice and tight, and then you're going to use your index finger to snag a small slice of hair from the front of the front section, rotate your wrist, and pass it to the other side. Now I'm going to speed things up here, but hopefully you're familiar enough with the basic steps. And the further you braid down, the easier it's going to get to keep the braid and the sections tight. If you need to, start the braid out as a side ponytail. The elastic will keep the braid together, so you can just focus on the steps, and then at the very end, just cut the elastic out. I actually have a tutorial of me doing this, so I'll make sure to link that up below if you need the extra help. One thing to keep in mind is that small slices will give you an intricate fishtail braid, while larger slices will give you a chunkier one. So keep that in mind as you're braiding. If you want a chunkier fishtail braid, use larger slices. If you want a really intricate fishtail braid, use little tiny slices. When you start running out of hair, I like to spray the sections with hairspray, or you can actually use pomade throughout the braid. That works really well too. And then hold the bottom of the braid taut with one hand, and you're gonna ever so carefully stretch the braid out. Now here's the thing with the fishtail braid. It's just always gonna look fuzzy. It's just part of its charm. So if that bothers you, either don't stretch the braid or keep the fishtail braid off of your shoulder and use it in a half up style. Then you're going to tie the braid off, and if you have a section that's falling out like this one right here, usually they're shorter layers, I like to use a bobby pin to secure the piece in place underneath the braid. And then I have shorter layers on top, so I'm just sweeping some hair over and pinning it with a bobby pin to keep it in place. This is going to keep all the layers underneath it in place as well. And that's it. That's your basic fishtail braid. So I'm going to show you how to Dutch fishtail braid. It's the equivalent of a basic 3-strand braid and a Dutch braid. So we're just going to add in new sections of hair so that it pops off the head, and this helps if you're going to wear it higher on the head. So let's do it. You're going to take a small section of hair from the crown and split it into 2 equal sections, and your knuckles should be facing each other. And then you're going to move the left section into your right hand's index finger and thumb so that your left hand is free. And with your left hand, you're going to snag a small slice of hair from the left side and pass it under its section and to the other side. And then you're going to add in a new section of hair, just like we would do if we were French braiding. And you're going to pass it underneath the left section and combine it with the right section. Now this is your home base position, so from here we're going to repeat on the other side. And I actually like to reach over the right section and use my left index finger to kind of help me snag that right slice of hair. So once I've got it, I'm going to use my left hand to pass it under its section and over to the left section. And I'm holding the right section now with my left hand's index finger and thumb, and then I'm going to use my right hand to add in a new piece of hair. So you're going to pass it under the right section and combine it with the left. And now you're back at home base. So let's repeat this one more time. You're going to pass the left section to your right hand's index finger and thumb to free up your left hand. And then with your left hand, you're going to snag a small slice of hair from the left side and pass it under the left section and combine it with the right section. And then you're going to add in a new piece of hair. So sweep it back and under the left section and combine it with the right section. And then you're back at home base again. So you're going to repeat this on the other side. And I like to reach over with my left hand's index finger and thumb to help me snag a small slice of hair. But however you choose to do it, you're just going to pass that slice under its section and combine it with the left section. And then you're going to add in a new section of hair, pass it under the left section and combine it with the right section. And those are your basic steps for the Dutch fishtail braid. So don't look in the mirror, say the steps out loud, and just keep going until you reach the nape of your neck. And remember that the smaller sections you take, the more intricate your braid, and the larger ones, the chunkier your braid. So you're gonna be surprised though at the end of this how it just all comes together, and it's so pretty. As the braid gets thicker and more secure, I just use my right hand to snag that slice of hair instead of using the help from my left index finger. I'm sure your arms are burning by now, but you are almost done. So when you get to the nape of your neck, you're gonna free up a hand and pin the seam of the braid, just like we did in the Dutch braid. So this is just gonna keep the braid tight so that we can stretch the fishtail braid out a little bit. This is my favorite part, and this Dutch fishtail braid looks so pretty when it's stretched out. And this part shouldn't get very fuzzy because it's not gonna be rubbing on your shoulder. So go ahead and stretch it out as big as you'd like. Make sure your layers aren't coming out, and then you're just gonna finish the fishtail braid off just like we did when it was over our shoulder. So stretch it out, tie it off, and finish stretching the back, and then you are done. This is your Dutch fishtail braid. It's one of my very, very favorites. It's a little bit more advanced, so if you're new to the fishtail braid, just practice it over your shoulder for now until you get the steps down. If you're looking for a cute half up style, I've just unraveled the long braid here, and then you're just gonna take the two outer sections and kind of wrap them underneath and meet them in the middle, and then you're just gonna tie them together with a clear elastic. You can leave it down like this as a half up style, fishtail the half up all the way down, or throw it up into a ponytail. There's honestly so many ways to do this Dutch fishtail braid, and I hope you guys are so excited to practice it this week with me. And that's all I've got for you for this video, but make sure to subscribe to the newsletter down below or in that I button right up there, and I'll make sure to send you all the fishtail hairstyles that we are doing this week. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm so glad you're loving the 30 hairstyles in 30 days, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!